I remember when I was 25, and this was the second significant event that happened in my life. I met a young lady, her name was Lillian, she was from Kenya. So we met together with a group of friends and we were having dinner. So when we started talking, and yeah, I'll mention this organization by name, but it's not to be, flip. So we started talking about the service industry in South Africa, okay? And in the service industry in South Africa, when you go to places like, there's this Tandayo checkers, and those ladies are just looking at you without a smile, going plastic. Or our beloved taxi drivers, which by the end of the evening, we all agreed, which actually these guys, the kinds of skills they have, they must all have the same mother. There's just no other way we can explain it. But what Lillian shared with me, and why I was intrigued with her, is Lillian was 25 as I was. She owned a store at Gateway, one of the biggest malls in Africa. And she was able to run that business and sustain herself. And here I was thinking, I'm Mr. Big Shot, HR business partner, Unilever, I've got this made. And I spoke to this young lady, I said, Lillian, how do you do it? She said, Dominic, you South Africans don't realize the opportunities that you have at your feet. We come here and we just seize them. She said, you guys have gold at your feet and you don't see it. And those of you that see it, most of you complain about the back pain and the hardship of picking up that gold. I could not sleep that evening. Because I realized, Luguti, there's two things that had crippled me as I was going through my journey. The first was the education system. As I went through the South African education system, not once even in a lecture in university, where we taught the South African students that we can be self-sufficient, where we taught that we can do things for ourselves. At university, they were teaching me how to be employable, as many students get taught. The other thing I realized is the conversations that happen within our social structures and our homes. When people speak of business, they speak of risk. That's risky, son. When you speak about people of business, they tell you, hey, do you know how many businesses fail? So instead of the possibilities of business, we speak about the chances of failure. And I then sat up and I woke up that morning at 4 a.m. and I realized that, okay, if there was one message I could put out there, what would it be? And I said, we must be able to see the possibilities and seize the opportunity. As you think about your life and as you think about your future, Einstein said, the imagination is a preview of what's to come. And as you think about your life and think about your future and what it is that you want for yourself, I'd like to challenge you to seize the opportunity. It is said that opportunity comes knocking at the door, but I beg to differ. I say opportunity waits by silently, waiting for you to recognize it and seize it.